Hello boys and girls, welcome to another stream of Dwarf Fortress. I'm trying to find a site which would be somewhere in the mountains, and I think we have found this. This is not proper mountains. This is according to the map at least, some hills. But it's close to the mountains, as you can see, and the relative elevation change of this is quite big. So maybe we will embark here. This would be a good spot. Good. What does it mean good? Medium cliffs pretty much everywhere. High cliffs to the northwest. How did I abandoned the next one after Heavenstones, and Heavenstones died because of confluence of Werdir and a siege and a chain reaction of Werdir spreading. So Werdir disease spreading. Yeah, I'm sorry that I lost it. It was so good. It was so good. Every other thing I've had so far pales in comparison to Heavenstones, but I must learn how to play better, and then I will be worthy of such epic embark sites as Heavenstones. So this is cold, rocky wasteland. I like that. Cold, rocky wasteland, scarce trees, other vegetation scarce, untamed wilds, and we have savage world. All three civilizations trading. We have aquifer, sand, shallow metal, deep metal, flux stone. This could be it. I will just take a look on this side of the mountain range. Deep soil, deep metal. Okay, this is between cold and freezing. I mean, I like it cold, but I don't like it that cold. How's the relative elevation here? Flat. I mean, no, not flat. This is low. This is pretty much flat. I don't know how it can be that. This looks like this looks like a super high cliff site. Yes. Oh, look at this. Deep metal flux stone doesn't even have shallow metals. Not sure we like that. A rocky wasteland as well. I mean, the contrast of between high and low is here really extreme. all this. I must look up what is a creek. A creek is a narrow, sheltered waterway, especially an inlet in a shoreline or channel marsh. Well, a creek as such would probably, well, yeah, but you rarely ever get such in mountains where there is water. There is, but this was the spot. Very high cliffs, 10 plus. And yeah, that's this. Let's take a look over here as well. I mean, there is some interesting areas. It's nothing. But this cannot be embarked upon. How about this? Okay, this is haunted. I'm not sure I really want a haunted site. This one isn't haunted. It's way up in the north, and I think the cliffs are not as high. Freezing, no vegetation, scarce tree. Oh, so this is actually an embarkable area without trees. Freezing. How about this? Oh yeah, look at this. I can't embark here. And then there is some mountains over here. This looks also like a fairly high cliff, but cliff indicator is actually nothing, although it seems to contradict. No, so let's stay where we were. We were someplace. Well, not exactly this place. I know it was about this place. Right, this was the place. Melon. What happened to pale fences? Oh, I ditched it. I couldn't relate to it. It was a weird fortress. It was unlike anything I imagined. I want a cliffy site for once. Cold moderate assembly. So sand deep metal and flux stone. Is that enough? Or should we get back to our aquifer site? Now there used to be a site with an this was it. Where did we actually see the aquifer? The nice aquifer, sand, shallow metal, deep metal, flux, stone. Here, somewhere here. I presume, yes. Aquifer, some soil, shallow metal, deep metal, flux, stone. Rocky wasteland. Is this something? Shallow metal, I mean the shallow metal is promising because shallow metal is mostly not mostly, but it could be, shallow metal could be a weapon grade metal. Or here, yeah, this was the site. Look at this relative elevation from low. This is some this thing is like very. No, I mean it's not very low. It's this piece of low, and this. Just 3 map tiles away from it is the highest possible relative elevation. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps difference. This I think this is the kind of site I'm looking for. We will probably have to deal with the aquifer, but I'm up for the challenge. Shallow metal, deep metal, flux stone, sand. I hope that we will be able to get around the aquifer, that we won't actually be forced to drill through it. But you never know. Scarce trees, scarce other vegetation, untamed wilds, and trade with all folks, and it's only normal that this dwarven civilization matched dies embarks here. Yeah, let's try this. In case we have an aquifer, we should take some wood with us, some rock. A rock with us, and wood as well, because we will need some wooden pipes for pumps. I would use probably the double slit method, although if this is cold climate, it could be that if we wait until winter we might just use the cold to freeze the aquifer water and dig through it. But yeah, okay, So Untamed Wilds. I sort of liked my configuration of dwarves I had in last these pale fences, which is now deleted the session. I like spear dwarf, swords dwarf, mace dwarf, and a hunter with crossbow. So I had 4 military guys. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I wonder what these dwarves like. Is there something to be happy about? No, certainly not. For this embark, we are embarking in a harsh area. 76, mighty, quick to heal. He likes silver, glumprong, blue peafowls. Jackal, hagfish, cherry. He likes limonite. Okay. He likes silver. This is a potential mace dwarf. He would have a silver mace if we get some silver. Thin body with very little fat. 60 years old. Shoral tin. Orange wood. Horse tooth, sheep wool, kenaf fabric, training axes. Why training axes? Rutile billen, cotton paper. Oh, he likes crossbows. This is going to be my hunter, ambusher, crossbowman, and let's say shield user. Oh, hunter. Oh, actually animal trainer. I want an animal trainer. Okay, who next? Is there something she likes? Detests spiders. Minor. Native platinum. Gems. He likes gems. That could be a gem cutter. Mighty and very slow to tire. Poor analytical abilities. Little difficulty with words. Little natural inclination toward music. Lousy creativity. That's a fighter. Okay, mace man. Fighter. Shield user. Can I see a shield user? I see. Shield user. Great kinesthetic sense, good memory. He likes crossbows. Okay, do we need 2 crossbows? Quick to tire and clumsy. Little patience. She likes animal traps. Well, I don't know what to make of this. Oh, this one likes copper. And pigs. Well, that's a minor. Quick to tire and very weak, but she will grow strong. Great feel for social relationships. Yeah, that's an appraiser and negotiator and persuader. I think so. We have a mace ambusher, we have an ambusher hunter, we have a miner, we have a maceman, I will need a swordsman, who would also be a mechanic. Skilled miner, he will also be a doctor, diagnostician, surgeon, bone doctor. Oh, a wound dresser, I guess. Okay. And this guy. Yeah, let's have some teachers. Teacher. make him. Do we have a spear dwarf yet? No, let's have him as spear dwarf, shield user, fighter, and he also can be dodger, and this guy will be a student. Swordsman, maceman. We have a spearman, crossbowman, maceman, swordsman. That's a lot of military guys. I don't. Swordsman. Maceman. That's a hunter. Swordsman, maceman, spearman, and a hunter. We have a doctor. Suppressor. Scarce trees. We will need a mason. Although mason can be this guy. This guy can be. Oh, we don't need a woodcutter, carpenter. We need a bowyer. A good bowyer. However, bowyer, if there is scarce trees, skilled bowyer. We can ditch this. Skilled bowyer, proficient bowyer. We need somebody who will craft us good crossbows for the start. Especially if there is scarce trees. I don't think we will have metal industry early enough so that we could train a weaponsmith enough to make good crossbows. So we really think I think we take a good bowyer, and from the little bit of wood we will have, he will make some good bows. But and bone carver. So we have one miner, another miner, two skilled miners, bowyer, mason, and a mechanic, I believe. Yeah, mechanic. So now we need some points for the weapons. Copper battle axes. So again, we don't have an axeman, do we? We just take one battle axe for cutting trees. We need 2 copper picks, that's right. We probably don't need that much wine. But we take we don't need that much wine, but we take beer with us. Plump helmet spawns. Yeah, take more seeds. Cave wheat. Seeds. Sweet pod seeds. So I hope that we will not need too much food. Pigtail thread. We take, because I'll need quite a lot of weapons. Bags, quivers. I take 2 quivers. Yeah, buckets, splints and crutches. We better take them because there is no wood. Wheelbarrow, however. Step ladder. We don't need step ladder. Yeah, so we need 2 picks. Copper battle axe for tree cutting. We need a spear. Oh, iron spear. Wow. I guess copper spear will have to do. Copper spear. Then we need a copper sword. Iron is really expensive. Copper short sword, spear, and mace. No, silver mace, so expensive. Copper mace. And a crossbow. Actually 2 crossbows, right? Is that right? We have one ambusher and crossbowman. We don't have another, but we have a good student who I hoped would become the second crossbowman. Who was the good student? This guy. Yep. Yep. So copper mace, short sword. We will add crossbow, copper crossbow. Okay. Yeah, we need dogs and cats. And let's have some useful livestock this time. Sheep are good. I like sheep. There was one dwarf who likes these blue peafowls, so maybe we can give him. This guy likes blue peafowls. So if we take blue peafowl, peahen, peacock, is that the same thing? I must check. Peafowl. Or is that? Yeah, peafowl. That's yeah. Peacock, peachick. That's the one. So we take peacock and 2 peahens and anything else for 12? For 12 more. Hen and a rooster, maybe. Duck. A couple of ducks. Okay, so we've got a couple of ducks, a couple of peafowls. Oh, more, 3 peafowls. 3 ewes, 1 ram, cats and dogs, 2 miners, 1 doctor, 1 diagnostician, where is this diagnostician? 1 mechanic and some fighters. Okay, I think this could... It can't go any more wrong than Heaven's Tongues. Let's embark. Hey, we are embarking on an aquifer. So I guess No. We take only one ram and one ewe. Oh, actually, one ewe less, and add some wood. Bayberry, ginkgo. Pear. Pear wood. And we will have rock blocks, like for example diorite, stone blocks, or granite maybe. Granite, I like granite. That looks like it's not enough. If we indeed have an aquifer, we might need more than this. If I was to drill through an aquifer, and I would take more. Granite. Yeah, that's which each granite gives us, if we make it into rock blocks, 4 rock blocks from each. That's okay. I think we can go with this. Can go with this. Seeds, spawns, plant helmets. Cave lobster. Okay, buy one more lobster. I hope that we will not be forced to drill through the aquifer, but just in case, can't be avoided. Spear, mace, sword, 2 picks, axe, crossbow. We have no bolts, but I hope to get bolts from bones. Splints and crutches. Three buckets. How much is a bolt? A bolt is quite a lot, right? If we just take 1 bucket. And why do I need 2 quivers? I need 1 quiver. If I need bolt, hey, copper bolts. Yeah, take 15 bolts. We have 1 bucket and 1 quiver. I don't need the wheelbarrow. Oh, actually, do we need a wheelbarrow? We don't. We don't need a wheelbarrow. Instead of a wheelbarrow, we can take more wood logs. And we can take 10 more bolts. Yeah. Crutches and splints. We can make them. can even take one more U now. Okay. Crutches and splints can be made. So we only take a bucket, quiver, cloth, thread, bags, yep. So let's hope that this is good, and let's hope that we will not be forced to drill through the aquifer. I'm curious to see what will Abbeydent, okay, it's named Abbeydent. What will the site be like? Whether by bolt, plow, or hook provide for your dwarves expecting a caravan. Yeah, the jaguar men get hungry. Wow, but it's just okay. This looks nice. Nice. I mean, we are on the top of a hill. Not the top. Actually, there is more hill to the east. Let's zoom out a little bit. Oh yeah, look at this. Okay, so we have. This is the top of the hill with scarce trees indeed. Oh boy. Oh boy. This one tree, second tree. Ah, we have some trees. Yeah, it doesn't look like extreme cliffs, but it's a hill, all right. Okay, so what else do we have here? We have trees. We see that we have sand. Sand. More sand. And this is what? Sandstone. Okay. Sandy clay. Sandstone, hey? Well, sandstone may contain aquifer as far as I know. Clay loam. What is this? Is this the sandstone? This is indeed sandstone. More sand and sandstone. Clay loam. I must check whether aquifer, whether it has any sand. Yeah, sandstone may contain aquifer. However, sandy clay loam, oh yes, sandy clay loam may contain aquifer as well. Sandstone. Sandstone wall, sandstone. I don't see no minerals so far. Sandy clay. However, sandy clay, actually sandy clay loam, yes, may contain aquifer, but sandy clay can't. All we have is sandy clay, more sandstone. More sandstone. Okay. Wow. This may be the ultimate aquifer challenge. The ultimate aquifer challenge. Okay. The ultimate aquifer challenge. Hello, world chat. Oh, you have no sound? Okay, but you're still watching. What are the surroundings here? No creatures nearby. Well, let's try to see where we have the aquifer. We have 2 yak cows. So wood cutting. Who should be wood cutting? Our mechanic. This guy could be wood cutting. We can already make a carpenter's workshop. Wood logs. Mason's workshop. And who is the mason? Mason is there, okay. Nobleman. So chief medical dwarf will be that done. Risen is our broker. Our Domas is militia commander. Actually, Fab is the militia commander. He's a good teacher. Fab. And military. Create squad. Fab. Domas. Obok. And Erush, the ranger. Erush, okay. Ammunition. Equipment. Feb will have specific weapon, spear. And Domas will have specific weapon, mace. Book will have specific weapon. Sword. This guy will have a specific weapon. Crossbow. Well, we will see. We'll see what happens. We have a mason's workshop. We make rock blocks. Tried to wipe. What? Oh no, that's. I thought that would be some blood, but this is actually the snow thawing. And carpentry. So let's see this. Okay, sandstone. We have sandstone, which doesn't appear to be aquifer. Okay. So far so good. Still be careful. Still be careful. Carpenter make a wheelbarrow. And 7 beds. Rock blocks. We will need a rock table. Chair. So now I'm curious. Still no aquifer. It's looking good, guys. Looking good. Sandstone may contain aquifer, you know. Leopard! Leopard. Wow. Ooh. Well. I am not so sure whether we should deal with it. Leopard. He's very fast. I don't think we could catch him, but leopard. Tamed leopards, war leopards. I think it's a war animal, isn't it? War leopards. We must tame them. Is it trainable for war? Trainable. Oh yes. Trainable leopard. Wow. Guys, an army of war leopards. That's badass. Leopard pet for our king. Yes. I think I want this. Should we kill him? If we kill him, they might not. I mean, we are pretty good fighters, so we could pick on a leopard. Let's see where he goes. Just roaming around. We are here, the leopard is here, okay. That's how far he is. Here. That's the leopard, that's us. Well, it will be there for a while, so let's see if we can actually get through a proper stone. Sandstone is not the proper stone. I'll take a short break. I'll grab a beer and I'll be right back. And actually, make it more minutes. We start another stream.